Alright, hello citizens of the Nigelverse. It's Nigel here once again, and this is going to be another wrestling review. So, right off the bat, I actually did have a different video planned for today, but because that video won't quite be done, there's some more I want to do in order to get that video completed. So because of that, that is being moved to later on in the week, either Friday or Sunday. And yes, technically, I know Sunday is technically another, starts in the next week, but yeah, so that's gonna be moved to a different day, and instead we have another wrestling review and another Survivor Series review at that. Now, normally, I try not to do wrestling reviews twice in a row. Normally, just a rule of thumb of mine, for myself personally, that is. But you know what? When it comes to this match, I am willing to make an exception because we're going to be talking about Survivor Series 2019 as Adam Cole, baby, defends the NXT Championship against Pete Dunne. And actually, that's not even the last match we're going to look at from this event for our Survivor Series season. Oh no. I, as always, am not professional. I'm not a professional wrestling reviewer analyst, just a man who enjoys a good time. And this match was so great. I had a really fantastic time watching this match. It was great when I watched it the first time around back in 2019, and it's just as great, if not even better, this time around. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So if you've seen these reviews of mine before, you kind of already know how this works. If you haven't, I'm going to be talking about what I liked and what I disliked about the match. So starting with what I liked, pretty much everything, essentially. Adam Cole and Pete Dunne, they've battled each other multiple times before. In fact, 24 hours before this was War Games. Not fully 24 hours, but they still put over as 24 hours. But the night before was War Games, and this was back when War Games was in NXT, and both the Undisputed Era and as well as Pete Dunne, Ricochet, and or it might have been the year before, or I believe this was I believe it's that year. Actually, let me make sure. Adam Cole definitely was in the War Games match. So actually, Pete Dunne was not in this match. Instead, he was in a number one contendership match. But nevertheless, as both of them are walking in injured, especially Adam Cole having a hellacious War Games match the night before, including that had legendary moment where Tommaso Ciampa hits the air raid crash onto Adam Cole off the top of the cage, which is what put Adam Cole away and won Tommaso Ciampa's team. The match, and that team, of course, consisted of Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic, and Kevin Owens. This one, Kevin Owens made a surprise return to NXT for the one night, but the night afterwards, both Adam Cole and Pete Dunne competing in this match, and it was still a really phenomenal match, which is crazy to think about how they have these matches. Pete Dunne, of course, battling for a number one contendership for the NXT Championship, and Adam Cole battling in War Games, and then 24 hours later, they put on this match. Now, granted, they weren't the only ones. In fact, the rest of the Undisputed Era was on the card. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly battled in a three-way tag team match because they were the NXT Tag Team Champions, so they fought the Viking Raiders and the New Day, who were the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Champions, respectively. And Roderick Strong was in the triple threat against AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. This is when AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura were United States Champion and Intercontinental Champion, respectively. But nevertheless, so the fact that they're here at all while putting on this match 24 hours after War Games is hats off to both of them, and especially with their injuries going in. Pete Dunne injured his leg, or at the very least it's bandaged up, but Pete Dunne's got his leg taped up. Adam Cole's got his ribs taped up. So very much red glowing points for both men to exploit. And it was cool to see the story throughout of them targeting both areas. Pete Dunne targeting the ribs, Adam Cole, especially with the super kicks to Pete Dunne's leg multiple times, and to really take advantage of each other's weaknesses. Still a fantastic show, and they definitely went at it. They went absolutely hog wild, including hitting some notable spots, including Adam Cole hitting the Panama Sunrise is onto the ring apron onto Pete Dunne, on just really showcasing some of the best as that NXT had to offer. Like this was during the third brand era of NXT, it definitely was like a very magical era for NXT, especially when it came to the talent pool. Well, of course, Adam Cole, regarded as one of the best, if not the best NXT champion, still longest reigning NXT champion, and of course Pete Dunne, former NXT UK champion, and had lost it to Walter by this point, though. Going after the gold here, going after the NXT Championship here. Yeah, it's just showcasing two of the best, and they definitely put them over on commentary as well. Even like Michael Cole and Beth Phoenix were talking about how impressed they were, or Nigel McGuinness is putting over how NXT has some of the best talent, and they definitely showcased it here. And really, this whole show, with NXT getting involved in the brand warfare fray, really showcasing the best of NXT and NXT winning war games when it came to brand warfare and brand representation. I think was a really smart choice. You know what? 2019, for many things that went wrong, I feel like in 2019 in WWE Survivor Series and what they did with that, and adding NXT to the mix and having matches like this is one of the things that they definitely got right. And they tore the house down here with this NXT title match. Now, granted, it was a little surprising that Adam Cole wasn't in like a triple threat of world champions, but considering that his opponents would have been Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion, and The Fiend, and or Bray Wyatt, depending on which persona he had that night, as the Universal Champion. Yeah, I think they did Adam Cole a favor, because Adam Cole would have been absolutely demolished in that match. It would have been kind of funny though, but yeah, Adam Cole would have died in that match if he had to face both Brock Lesnar and The Fiend. Although, honestly, Adam Cole battling Brock Lesnar or The Fiend, sadly, one of those will never get to happen due to Bray Wyatt's passing. But for Adam Cole to battle either one of them, I think probably would be kind of interesting of a matchup. But nevertheless, Adam Cole does get the chance to show the NXT, to showcase the best of the best when it comes to NXT, putting his title on the line against Pete Dunne. And for people who are unfamiliar with Adam Cole before this point, who only really watched like the main roster, didn't watch NXT, this is a great showing for them, for Adam Cole and for Pete Dunne. And of course, Adam Cole never quite made it to the main roster, but now in AEW, who doing great stuff there, even though he is injured at the time. And Pete Dunne, of course, now in the main roster, part of the Brawling Brutes, even though they are appearing in NXT, having a feud without the Mud, but really a fantastic showcase of both these talents, really putting over like how big of stars they are and how big they are as the future of the companies. And my only complaint is that this match didn't go longer, or like these two could have fought all night long and it would have been phenomenal. But just a great match. Definitely go check out this match. Compared to the other two Survivor Series matches we've looked at so far for the month of November, this one, definitely a breath of fresh air. Like, I definitely do recommend go check this match out like right now. Like as soon as this video is over, log on to Peacock right now and check out this match because it is phenomenal. Like I said, not the last match we're going to be looking at from this event, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But nevertheless, that is going to do it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor: like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video, so you can see as soon as it drops. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on the match and my review. Did you like to select the match? Did you like to select my review of the match? And do you want to see NXT show up at War Games at some point in the future? Not War Games, but Survivor Series. Survivor Series War Games. Do you want to see NXT make some appearances? I think it'd be pretty cool. Like if 2019 is anything to go by, hey, if it's incorporated well and they're showcased really well like they were here, it would definitely work out. I think even if they decide not to go with the whole brand warfare idea, even bringing some NXT talent in for the one night, I think would be an interesting idea. And especially the War Games match because remember, War Games was revived in NXT for the NXT brand, but nevertheless, great match and just great Survivor Series all around. Like this is a lot of people's favorite Survivor Series ever, and it's understandable why. But nevertheless, that's going to do it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.